Hi, I'm Nuri and today I'm going to show you how to rearrange an equation. So, what is rearranging an equation? Well, simply put, it's putting one or more terms onto one side of the equation and everything else onto the other. Now, it's kind of like cleaning your room. Let's say you had a bunch of toys on the floor. You'd want the floor to be clean with nothing on it, so you put all the toys into a box. Right. Now, there is one rule that we should follow when we do this. That is, what we do to one side, we must do to the other side. And I can explain this using a question, which is this. A plus 2 is equal to C. I want to make A the subject. Now, to make A the subject, which means to make A by itself, this 2 needs to go over there. So let's do that. Let's simply, just for argument's sake, put the 2 onto the other side and say this would be the subject. Now I know this is wrong, but let's say it wasn't. Why would this not be wrong? If we substitute numbers, for example, we could say A is equal to 1 and C is equal to 3, then we could say A plus 2 is equal to 3, or 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. But if we use this logic, that A is equal to C plus 2, which means 1 is equal to 3 plus 2, well, that's not the case, because 1 is not equal to 3 plus 2, and 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, so this is all wrong. So how do we go about this? Well, we're using this rule. What we do to one side, we must do to the other. If we made this 2 a 0, then we could also do it. So let's do A plus 2. Now to make it a 0, we need to minus 2, and that should equal to C. But we're using the rule, so we also need to minus 2 from the other side. So now we get A is equal to C minus 2. And this goes because 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Yeah, and we can test that now. Let's say that A was 1, A is equal to 1, and C is equal to 3. So if we do 1 is equal to 3 minus 2. And that is true. So that's how you rearrange a simple equation. But what if you had something much harder? For example, this. There's a square root here. Wow, that does look quite hard. So there's one thing I'd say to you, and it's always try to do the opposite of what it says on the paper. So what is the opposite of a square root? Well, you could square it, and those two are opposites, or inverses. Just like plus is an inverse of minus, and division is the opposite of timesing. So let's just do that. Let's square everything in this equation to make C the subject. So then we get x squared is equal to A squared it plus B over C. That's pretty cool, because now you've got rid of the square root and it looks much easier. So if this is a plus A, we need to do minus A from both sides. So we get x squared minus A is equal to 0 plus B over C. Now, we can't minus C from this side of the equation. Instead, we need to times everything by C, or we can cross multiply. So let's just times everything by C. So then we get C times x squared minus A equal to B. And now B is a subject. However, we don't want B to be by itself. We want C to be by itself. So now we can divide everything by x squared minus A. Let's do that. Then we get C is equal to B over x squared minus A. And now C is the subject, so we got that right. Now, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. You can put a comment in the below, or you can go onto my Twitter and just text me there. And I'll try to answer your question to the best of my knowledge. Anyway, have a great day and please do practice maths.